Found the original emblem to the truck.
Dang. That is bad.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the 1975 Chevy C10 project. Today I'm actually going to be taking out the transmission and checking it out, as it has terrible noise like you can hear in the last episode. If I showed this, but we got a 4-speed transmission back here. It came with it for free. Oh, it sounds good.
Brakes work. This is what you gotta do. You gotta push it in.
Pull
that rod out.
Oh.
Okay. Now, when you use emergency brakes, it won't stay down. You have to push that rod in. Which it probably needs a spring. Hear it clicking?
Yeah.
Now it's staying. Now let's see if it'll move.
Well, you got the. Yep.
Move down.
So we don't have to replace anything.
Emergency brakes good.
Okay.
Just need to do some adjusting and fixing in there.
Couple pieces of junk that needs to be thrown away. So I found the original emblem to the truck, which is a crazy color on the back, but on the front, I think I'm just going to stick with the newer emblem. I think it looks a whole lot better, and we can color match it. So this one, I don't like it too much.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
I can't turn it. Oh. Dang it. So we just realized down here that there's a new exhausts, which is a double exhausts. Then we're taking off the drive shaft so that it could come off and we could get to the transmission. So all we did was take a 7/8 wrench and unscrewed this bolt, this one a little bit, and we're going to unscrew the ones up here, so that this drive shaft could come off, because the transmission over here, see new exhaust, both sides, it's somewhere right there. Transmission is leaking out some milky fluid, so got the first half of the transmission out. We pulled that out, we had to unscrew some of the bolts up there, allow it to go through, and then we took the housing for the gears off. So now we're trying to figure out how to take the rest of the transmission off. Now we did figure out what the clicking was whenever we turned the key on. The clicking is coming from the starter, the rubbing up against the gear of the transmission, or the clutch. So that's what's causing the clicking when you're. Also, we had to take out the gear shifter up here so that we could easily take out the transmission, which required us to take this off. Which I actually really like this aftermarket gear shifter ball compared to the OEM original. I like this one a whole lot better. Looks better. So that's the new transmission, that's the old transmission. You can tell the difference because that one's cleaner than that one. So which one's which? Like, which one came out of the Camaro?
This one.
Okay, so that came out of the
See,
Camaro.
this has got two. That's probably reversed. This has only got one, two.
Yeah.
This is got this one and this one. That's 4-speed. That's
4-speed and 3-speed.
I like time. Yeah, there's something wrong. Yeah. That's a lot of noise too, I believe. There ain't no noise in that one. Yeah, transmission's bad.
So you check the dope right there, and then you feel it in here. Look who came to join us to help us with the transmission today.
Yes, sir. How you doing? This is Don from Don's Garage. Yep.
This in here is like that.
There was no spline right there. This way, that'll make the first gear be up here instead of back here. So that's what they did on that one there. Clean real good. I see this ball right here. That's where this goes in there. You throw out bearings right here, run back and forth through it like that. And that's a pivot thing for the clutch. Clutch looks good, but I would pull this clutch off and check this, see if that oil out of that transmission has come in here, got on that and made that clutch, got oil all over it. It won't form right. Weight oil, it's real thick oil, see? But you can smell that dope. You get on your clothes or on your hand, you can already wash off that stinks so bad. Same way at the rear end dope. It's 90 weight viscosity. But I would suggest, if it was mine, I'd go put a pressure plate, throw out bearing, clutch in it, everything. Wait a minute. I believe it's in that starter. I know it's gonna be aggravating. I think they'll pull that oil pan. I think something in the oil pan.
So it looks like we're gonna have to pull the engine. So now I'm going to, we're gonna have to push the tow truck back and turn it around so we can get the chain and raise the engine out. So we're gonna have to, that'll make it easier to check over and redo everything. We got the hood and the bed of the truck. Look, it's totally gone now. Got it all finished. So now the engine is ready to be pulled out using that chain right there. But we're gonna have to do that tomorrow. It is the next day and we got the engine ready to be pulled. We unhooked all the cables and the spark plug wires, and we unhooked it all from the engine. We took off that header cover right there. It looks like there's some Corvette headers in there. We don't know if it's from a 305 or a 350. So we unhooked all the tubes and stuff, all the gas lines and everything from the engine bay. So now it's ready to get this thing lifted out of the truck. And that's going to take some sort of quite a bit of task.
$350, 475 horsepower, full race cam. Why don't you break off?
So we got the engine out. There's all the guts of the engine bay. We are going to prepare and look at the engine to make sure what the clicking is and make sure everything's going to run smoothly. Got the spark plugs, all 8 of them, so we could look at them and make sure the engine's been running rich fuel. So
See if that thing moves.
Well, it sounds like it's leaking.
Yeah. Always when you're ready to something like that kind of way, you always step back like this away from it in case it wants to fall.
It's been rebuilt.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's been. Oh, he used the big one.
I see that roller bearing in there?
Yeah.
Well, I always put a brass bush in it.
That's the coolant. Just come out of the truck. Ain't got much coolant in it.
Which
Right
way?
this way.
Okay, all right. Don't put your feet, move your foot back, fall.
A lot of water. Slid all the way around. Dang. That is bad.
oh, is it?
There's enough space where that's running. I'm surprised it's been a rod bearing. Good night. Look at that.
Whoa,
Look at that space.
that's crazy. There's the oil pump. I almost said oil sensor, but it's a pump. Oil filter.
Box or something, put these bolts in.
We should have extra Ziploc bag. need to get a harmonic balancer puller to pull off this harmonic balancer. So we need to get that off and take the whole front of the engine off, so we'll be able to crank out to get the oversized bearings for the crankshaft. So that bearing is wrong on the.
That should be this would be a 10 oversized bearing. Because they turned this journal right here. When they turn that, it makes this diameter smaller, so you have to put a thicker bearing in there and check your clearance with it when you get in there. And somebody didn't do that for some reason.
Yeah, luckily it didn't tear up the journal.
Yep.
That's too loose, ain't it?
Yes. Wait, let's listen. Poor mechanicship.
Hold on, I got it.
This crank has been turned, but he did not get the right bearings for it. And that's, he probably didn't know.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense. But see, if you tighten that too tight, if the bearings are too thick, it'll wear the bearings out or wear the shaft out. But that shaft has definitely been turned. Oh. That piston's gone. Yeah, that ain't right. Somebody tightened that way too tight. Oh, everything's cut on.
Oh yeah.
It's got two more dots on it. One side is lightly tapping. They'll come loose right here, hopefully. We'll have to. All right, see that little groove right here? See that little groove right there? That has to fit right in that groove, and even with both sides of that. When you check the number, it says 2 dots. That has to have 2 dots on it. That's 2 dots right there, right? See, 2 and 2. Each one has to be marked when you take it off. So you want to do is get each one of them up here like this so you can see them. You take it off there.
There's the chain. While we were getting that plate off over there, we stripped the threads on that right there. So we're gonna have to make the threads. So I wrote a checklist of what we actually had to do for the engine. We're going to need to get some bearings. We're going to need to get some gasket maker and the gasket. Also, to be safe, I also want to get the oil filter right here. Go ahead and get that. so that we could get don't have to go back to the store and get it when we actually need to use it. And we could also change it out like right now. And also we need to get some Loctite, blue and red, for the screws that goes into the engine as well. Some thread locker. I'll take this sprocket and the chain just in case. We need to sort it out in case there's too much slack, but I think it'd be fine. That's gonna be it for today's video. We got the engine tore completely apart, but we're gonna have to wait on the bearings and everything from O'Reilly's. They said it would come in tomorrow, which is unfortunate, but I believe that once we get it, then we can actually rebuild the engine and then fix the engine. Now, we got a few things to work on. We gotta work on the engine bay. We gotta work on that. I'm wanting to sand it down and repaint it. I want to color match it with the panel on the back, but I'm not gonna be able to do that in this video because this video is already long enough, I feel like. So please like and subscribe and stay tuned for the rest of the series, and I'll see you on the next video.